Every once in a while, you run across a website that's this side of fabulous. Something that's practical and fun and just kind of sparks interest. And I ran across such a website. It's called FamousBirthdays.com. The creator is Evan Britton. Let's bring him on board. Evan, thanks for joining us.
Happy to be here.
Happy to be here with you. I wish you a happy birthday, but I have to look you up on your site, Evan.
Yes, well, I am not on the site, so.
Evan, tell me where the idea came from for FamousBirthdays.com and what it does.
Well, people people like to compare themselves to the stars, to celebrities in any way that they can. And obviously, all the stars have a birthday just like all of us average Joes do. So, the base of the site is just a really fun and engaging way for people to see what celebrities were born on their birthday. And what we've done to make it more engaging is we have a popularity rank. So based on user activity on our site, we rank all of the celebrities. So if you were born on May 28th and you pull up the May 28th birthdays, we'll show you the most popular famous people born on your birthday. And, not just celebrities, but we have comedians and athletes and musicians and artists. So we have a bunch of different categories of famous people, but at the end of the day, we know who the most famous people born on a specific day is, so we allow users to enjoy that information.
Well, on my birthday, I've got Elvis Presley, David Bowie, Stephen Hawking. I've got Charles Osgood, who from a journalism standpoint is a legend. Larry Storch, who was an actor who played in a black and white Western comedy series called F Troop.
Corporal Agarn.
That's right, Corporal Agarn. Pretty funny in those days. Then I've got Jose Ferrer. And by the way, his son, who plays on Crossing Jordan, is in a singing group called The Generators, and it's spelled with a J. And he's there, and Bill Mumy. Remember Bill Mumy? Lost in Space? He's the lead singer. And they have a song called, and I can't say it on the radio, but we'll play parts of it that we can get away with. And then Soupy Sales on my birthday. I knew him from Detroit years ago. Bob Eubanks. And here's one you should all know, Shirley Bassey. She sang that Goldfinger tune from the James Bond movie. So the way the site's set up, Evan, I can look by the month, by the year. I can look at a specific date, and I can look for places, and I can look under astrological signs, and I can even look under professions. Wow.
Yeah, people, it's where we've turned the site is just a really fun and entertaining way to learn about famous people. So in addition to birthdays, you can sort famous people to see the most famous basketball players, like you said, are the most famous people born in 1977, or the most famous people born in New York. So, just, again, people really enjoy learning about famous people, and that's what we're focused on is, the birthdays is one thing you can learn, but we also tell you a lot of other quick facts about famous people.
So when am I going to see my name up there? When am I going to be famous enough? What do I have to do?
Well,
I thought
first of all, you're a great guy. So if we put people on there for being great, you would be there. But basically, the determination of whether or not you're on there is based on user searches. So there's a little search box in the top right of our site that says "Search Famous People," and we look through that data every day. Our site's getting 2 million visitors a month. So we get a ton of people that come to our site and search for a famous person. So when we see our users searching for somebody that's not on our site, we then add them. So that way we end up adding people that our users are interested in. And, lately we've gotten we've been adding a lot of teen actresses and rugby and cricket players. So I think we're starting to get some international traffic, and they're starting to search for some athletes abroad. So we let our users determine who gets added to famous birthdays.
All right, note to users, visit www.famousbirthdays.com, and in the upper right corner, search for Jeff Levy, the Digital Doctor. What do you think of that?
Yeah, that'll make it happen. So, if you get searched, then, it's almost out of my control. Our writers will will get you up there, and then, and then you'll be amongst all the other January 8th birthdays.
I should live so long. Evan, when you first got this site, what kind of traffic was it running?
It was probably running about 300,000 visitors a month when we first got it. So we've almost added a zero to the end of that because, like I said, now we're at 2 million.
How do you monetize a site like this?
Ads. When you run a website like this, the challenge is always getting traffic because Google syndicates their ad network to any site. So whether or not you have a site with 5 visitors or 50 million visitors, Google will syndicate ads to your site. So, and then they send you a wire at the end of the month, so you never have to worry about talking to advertisers or collecting money from them. So you can focus all of your time on just building a great site. So Google takes care of the monetization, but, unless you have a lot of traffic, the wire transfers from Google at the end of the month aren't significant. But, fortunately for us, with the amount of traffic we have, it's doing well.
Well, we're very happy to see a project like yours grow. For the listening audience, it's famousbirthdays.com, and Gordon and I will be competing with each other to see which one of us can get on there first. Evan, thanks for your time. You have a lovely site. You should be very proud.
I appreciate it. Love your show, and thanks for having me on.